What is up, YouTube? And as you saw the title of this video, this is a completely new series that I am gonna bring for the next 10 weeks to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna really try and give it my everything. For the past, I don't know, I think it's now almost past 3 months already. I've really been fully committed to my Instagram, my TikTok, to provide content every single day and post sometimes 2 to 3 times per day. And I've been doing that for more than 3 months now. And I really want to do and kind of have that same energy with YouTube. So I think this is the perfect thing, perfect challenge, I guess, for YouTube. And that is basically taking you along with a total athlete program and showing you my progress as I do my own program, which I sell to you or to athletes across the world, and basically use myself as an experiment and also a bit of proof to show you that the concept works and that the program works, and I'm putting myself to the test and showing you how you can get better. So this is the official intro to this video. This is probably going to take 2 days to film because I cannot test everything on one singular day. But for today, I'm just going to give you a breakdown of what the whole 10 weeks are and what I want to do throughout this entire series. So just real quick, the Total Athlete Program is a program I released, which was also my first ever online product that I released. It did pretty well. I think I sold it to like 6 or 7 clients. And honestly, it was euphoric for me at that time to sell it to that many people and have people do my program. I think at the end of the day, 3 people finished the program fully and committed themselves really well. It's really difficult to always look at the people who don't commit fully because you don't really ever get a real idea of how much the program helped them. And then after a while, I discontinued that program. I just didn't sell it anymore. And now I have officially taken that program, redone it, changed a few things. It was also very interesting to see my old programming ways and how my mind has changed on certain things, what I deem important, what I deem less important. And I changed the program, but essentially the entire goal of the program and the structure is all the same. So some of the OGs from the first program are doing it now again, and they all are so excited. And with this program, just a bit of a breakdown, it is 10 weeks basically with 3 phases. The first phase, very simple, it's about 4 weeks in total. The second phase also 4 weeks in total, and the last 2 weeks is a bit of a peak week almost, where we reduce the volume of the gymming and we basically move the volume up of the conditioning and the speed. Ultimately, everyone that is retested had crazy gains on their speed and on their strength levels in the gym. Also the explosive things, so like the broad jump and vertical jump for those athletes that tested it. So the program really is there to just make you a better athlete. I've had various people do this program. It's not just rugby players. I've had a football player that did it as well. By football, I mean soccer, for any American or whatever that might be watching. That is just another testament to that the program is meant for a lot of different types of athletes, especially field sport athletes or team sport athletes, you can say. So the program is geared towards that. It has 2 field sessions and 3 gym sessions. I have to admit, I think the volume is quite tough. When I first tested the initial program way back, it was quite tough on me to do it, but I never really fully did the program in a full 10 weeks. I was more testing out every single week or every single phase as a week. So this next time, now I am doing it fully, and I'm committing myself fully as one of the athletes that would do this to get that proof of concept. So let me take you through a real quick thing, what will happen in this series. So first thing, the video you're watching now is the start of this program. And this is what you should do if you plan on buying this program. You need to test everything. Otherwise, you don't know if you're gonna get good. You don't know if you're improving. You don't know anything unless you test and, more importantly, retest after the program. So I asked on Instagram what my followers think I should use as KPIs. Yes, it's a very fancy word. Basically, I just mean what exercises should I measure and then retest at the end of the program. And essentially, here is what I got. So the first thing is my bench press. So we're gonna go for 1 rep max on this one. We're gonna go for a barbell back squat, full range of motion, and we're gonna go for 1 rep max over there. We're gonna go for pull-ups. So we got max reps. And we also have a 1 rep max, or we're maybe gonna go for 3 rep max on this one for weight. So we're gonna go for 1 rep max and also for max reps. Deadlift, we are definitely doing. I'm gonna see how that goes. It's not a big emphasis in the program, but hopefully it can improve. And then we're also gonna go to the broad jump. We're definitely testing the broad jump. We're definitely testing the overhead press As well, we are going to test my 10-meter sprint, my 20-meter sprint, and my 40-meter sprint. Yeah. We're also going to test the sprints. So we're going to test, if I haven't already said, the broad jump, which is kind of also like your explosive ability measurement. But we're also going to test the 10-meter and the 40-meter and the 10-meter fly time. These are super important and I really want to improve them. As for the retesting on conditioning, I have chosen a 3 kilometer. I got mixed opinions here, but some people were saying 1.2, some people were saying Bronco, and I just thought, okay. Oh, some people also said 5 kilometers, I think. I just thought, okay, let me just meet in the middle somewhere. We're gonna test a 3 kilometer run. So I think that's pretty basic. So for today, what I'm gonna test in this video, which you will see now, this is a Sunday. I think it's almost tomorrow is the 1st of December, I think. So today is a Sunday. We are gonna test all the gym lifts, and we are also tomorrow gonna test on Monday, which I will film, which will be part of this video tomorrow, with one of the athletes that are doing the Total Athlete program. We will be testing all the speed stuff as well as the jog. So those are the things I will be testing today and tomorrow, and then officially on Tuesday, the program will begin, which is very exciting. Another thing someone mentioned, and I don't know if the budget will allow it, because that also means I gotta pay for it, and that's just something that I just don't know if I want to spend money on, but it's a full body scan. Essentially just to do a full body scan, not just flex for you guys in the mirror, because essentially one of the things I also claim in this program is that you will build muscle, and you will build muscle. So people in the comments obviously were looking for a bit of proof on that. So I think at the end of the day, I will probably go for like a bit of an in-body scan. I'm gonna do a bit of research on that, so hopefully I can get a good scan. If I do, I will put it in this video, because I will find out by today or tomorrow if I will be able to do a scan. I wanna do an accurate scan as well, so full body one showing muscle mass and body fat. And then I will see what this program gives to me after 10 weeks. Because we're not gonna lie, I am quite stressed or nervous for some reason about this gym testing, just because I know I haven't tested these things in so long, like the absolute maxes. I do them a lot, so I have a rough idea of how much I can do, but I have never tested them in so long. So I'm a bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes. Let's do it. I don't know if you can see that hole in my sock. I think we're going to start with a broad jump. It's the toughest one on most. I'm going to say probably the one that's the most taxing. So I don't want to get a skewed version of what I can do on that, because that's actually one I would like to improve. I was never happy with my broad jump. I've never had a big broad jump. It's something that I really want to improve, just because. So yeah, I'm hoping on the broad jump to get anything past 250. I'm quite short, I'm 1.7 centimeters. So I mean, anything over 1.5 for me makes me quite happy. To 10, to 18, to 28. I'm just gonna put it. 249. So that's about 9 or 10 reps already. I'm gonna give it 6 to 8 more reps. If I don't improve, I'm gonna call it. Looks like we're calling it on 252. Terrible. Worse than what I was. Shows you that when you don't do these things, you get worse. Oh, all my athletes that watch this, when I grill you for having a broad jump under 250 centimeters and I'm teasing you, I have no more right to do that. Next up, barbell back squat. Squat, 110. Yeah, 110. But remember, this is going arse to grass, eh? None of this. None of that. Deep squat. just to give you like an idea of the heat of this gym, as well as like the heat now in South Africa currently, like almost December. My phone overheated just like filming, so I hope it's gonna work. I had to go outside, put it like in the wind so it can like calm down. But right, so 140 deep squat. I think this is gonna be my final attempt. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try my best. Otherwise, you gotta settle for 130 deep squat. All right. Do not cut out again. I just did 140 and fought for my life and got it. And I was fucking. Come on. Come on, stay tight. Just real quick on what happened there. Did 140, nearly died, got it, came back, saw the phone overheated again, and then couldn't see anything. So I had to redo it and almost die. I was very stressed there. But, all right, 140 in the bag. Felt like shit, probably looked like shit. Gonna look now. All right, quickly, we gotta move. Pull-ups, bench press, and then I'm done for the day. Won't be able to do deads. Also don't know if I'm gonna have enough weight. I have to check on that. Maybe I can do it tomorrow if I have enough time. Check if I can max out all the weights. Because then it's kind of gonna have to get new plates for that. It's gonna be next year only, so we'll check that out. But all right, gotta move. Got like 15 minutes to do pull-ups and the bench press.
Go.
Okay, 10 kgs. Okay, 30 kgs.
No.
Alright, 35 kgs.
Get up. Ah,
Yo.
nice. Okay.
Shit, 30 kgs.
30 kgs.
The last test for the day is the bench press. I'm a bit rushed for time now, so I have like 10 minutes to do this. So 110 on the bar. Gonna probably aim. My personal best before was 140. This was when I was doing a lot of bench press frequency, maybe 2 to 3 times per week. Now it's down to maybe once, so I don't expect it to be anywhere close to that weight. But yeah, we're just gonna see what we got. Do this axe cut, 130. Oh my fuck!
Just do it, dude.
This sword.
Up claw. Go. Yeah. Ah.
This. Bro, ek gaan met dit doodgaan.
En berop.
Yeah.
Ja.
I am quite sad about that result. I think that is just another showing you like when you don't do it often, you get bad at it, even if you stay relatively strong. I don't test often. I don't know where I stand with most of my tests. Therefore, I don't know. I think some of them just weakened. So it's definitely below all of the personal bests I've had. I think a lot of people, when you ask them like, what is your personal best? They'll obviously tell you like, oh, my personal best is X, you know? So you always get their personal best, but it's not to say they can do that at that moment, which is like me at this stage. So this is just me coping, obviously, with me doing not so great. So essentially, I think I'm gonna improve all of those things. I can improve them, I know I can, and I'm not happy with where they are. So this program is really just gonna be exactly what I need. Good morning. It's 4 a.m. and we're gonna go for sprints. Alright guys, I don't know if you can even see me. It is dark out, but it's summer in South Africa. So the nice part about that is the sun rises from about 5 a.m. already. I think like 5:20 it will be light. So yeah man, we're gonna work with some light over here. It won't be this dark because it is now just 4:30. So oh my word. Alright man, so real quick, we're gonna go out, test our 10 meter, 10 meter fly and the 40 meter. Gotta get in and we gotta get in and get out real quick because both me and my friend who is doing the program need to get to work. So yeah, man, we're gonna get going as quick as possible, get those numbers in. I'm actually still hoping, because I've been training hard the past 2 months, I'm not a degenerate. I actually think I need to get some good numbers over here. So I mean, I'm gonna give it a go. So it's not that I expect bad numbers. So let's see what I can get.
Sounds what?
Oof, I didn't even get anything. Easy.
Oh.
What a beauty. It's YouTube, bro.
Here comes perfect, man.
You ready?
Yeah. That is very slow.
You can just sprint through it, it's gonna reset. Tell me, man, what's your predictions? 10 meter. Give me a prediction of a time.
I think a good 1 minute flat.
1 minute. Total athlete OG. I'm predicting a 161 from me. It's gonna be terrible.
Okay. Oh, got it. That was me.
Alright. Got a 162, didn't film it.
Lying.
He's my witness.
Yeah. Get in.
Get there. 159.
Yeah. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, right there is what you call speed. Damn fast. Couldn't even focus on the camera. And you got a 115. Top.
Ready?
Yeah.
Woo! As you can see, Jaden's leaving. Sun is up. It's about 5:30 now. What a workout. You can check the view. This is like what makes early mornings worth it. I'm not gonna hit a whole 5 a.m. club speech though. But yeah, man, got all the PBs, or not all the PBs, got all the personal bests for this block. Not happy because obviously I haven't tested so long. I don't know where I was standing, so essentially wasn't expecting much of it. But yeah, we can definitely improve on all these points. The worst one for me was the 10 meter. The one I was the most impressed with was my 40 meter, because my previous PB on that was also terrible, because that is absolutely my worst sprint time. From acceleration to 40 meter to fly 10, the worst is my 40 meter. That was about 5:54, which my old PB was 5:59, so I'm really happy about that. And yeah, so this is amazing, good to improve upon, and now I get to show that the Total Athlete works in the next 10 weeks. Alright guys, so we got the second last test, max pull-ups, which I didn't manage to do yesterday. doing it today, and yeah, honestly the testing was not easy. The testing is quite tough. I'm sore. So I'm going to go max reps, pull-ups, and then I'm going to do the 3 kilometer jump. For context, in my calisthenics days, I used to be like so good at pull-ups. I think my max was 26 reps. So yeah, I have high standards for myself, but honestly, with how I'm feeling, 15 reps is a W in my opinion. So I'm gonna go for that now.
Fuck me. Oh, excuse me. I hate myself for choosing that as a test. What was I thinking? At 1.2 kilometers, I was thinking about saying my intention was to measure 1.2 because that was just too tough. And I thought, I already made the video with 3 kilometers in. So, that's it. Shit. By far the shittest one out of all of them. But testing is done.
Alright, and the results are in. Officially, I have started with the Total Athlete program today. Today was the upper body day, so I did the full session of the Total Athlete program for the upper body. So I will give probably a bit of a break to my legs because my legs are smashed after this testing. Results are in. So for the first one, we have back squat, full range of motion, which ended up at 140 kgs. We have the 1RM bench press, which was 130 kgs. Pull-ups for max reps, 16 reps. 1 rep max on the pull-up as well, 30 kgs. The broad jump was a 252 centimeters, so 252 centimeters. The 10 meter sprint was a 1.62. The 10 meter fly was a 1.15, and the 40 meter was a 5.54. And the 3 kilometer, which I'm probably the most embarrassed about because I was very good up until 1.2 kilometers and then just died for the last kilometer, was a solid 17 minutes. All right, so I think 70 minutes and something. So that's gonna be something I really wanna improve over that time as well, but it's not something I focused on. So yeah, now the only thing that's left is to show you and show myself that the Total Athlete program works. So now we got 10 weeks of hard work and basically to see some proof of concept. If you want to go along on this journey, purchase the Total Athlete, see what it does. If you don't want to and you want to wait first and see what it does, then be my guest, follow the journey, and let's see what progress I make.